Coach, LSU tried to out-athlete you guys in 2020 and lost, and last year kind of mimicked what other people do with the drop eight. Third defensive coordinator in 3 years. Does it really matter what they run, or are you just kind of true to what you're going to do, and how do you kind of approach that when there's a change in defensive philosophy?
Well, we have to identify it. We have to be good at identifying it. I thought, last year, I thought, we certainly could have won that game. We didn't, but, the biggest thing is react and respond to what they do. But, just keep executing what you do is the most important thing. So I think you want to identify it. You want to kind of pinpoint your package around what you think will be best, and then you, no matter what happens, execute. Whether you pick the perfect play or not, if you execute, you still got a chance.
John?
New head coach at LSU, obviously Brian Kelly. What do you think of his resume, of him as a coach, and what's your relationship kind of like with him?
I've known him from a distance for a long time. I was in small college the same time he was, so I've always liked him. He's a guy that takes the X's and O's seriously. He's not in this business. There's a few sweater wearers. They just want to wear the sweater and point various directions and things like that, and then just kind of a PR figure. But he's not that. He's always been in the thick of it, and always a very knowledgeable X and O guy. So I've always liked him.
Steph?
Mike, going back to that, the fourth down play that Will had that touchdown to Austin, Will had kind of said that originally you tried to draw Arizona off sides, and then he made the switch at the line and called the play at the line. I guess what did he see on that play pre-snap, and how much confidence do you have with him to make a call like that in a big situation?
We let him do it quite a bit. And then the other thing is, kind of depends what they give you. I mean, sometimes you've got something that looks pretty good, and sometimes you don't. You have to be able to react quickly to it. So I can't say we'd always do it, but in that situation, you guys would be raising hell if we hadn't gotten it, but we did. So, I think that you want something where you're not just kind of in the rhythm of making a good play, but you kind of see something positive, whether it's space or leverage or numbers or something that you can jump on quick. And if you don't, then you're better off kicking it or calling a timeout.
Mike, do you think a win at LSU is important for this team's confidence, or with you guys being somewhat older, do you like where this team's head is with that?
Well, they're kind of similar teams. They're kind of older too, so I guess we're kind of old on defense, and we're not very old on offense. We got some experience, but I think both teams are kind of similar that way. You just got to beat LSU because they're the next guy who's on the schedule, and they're all important, and you only get one of them a week, so give them all your full attention.
Steve? Kind of following up on that, some people are saying this is a season or defining type game. I mean, how do you kind of combat some of that and just kind of keep guys locked in, doing their job, focusing on this week and not making too much of the game?
You just line up each week and play one defining game after the next, and then after a while, after let's say 12 defining games, you figure out where you're at. You just do the best you can each game, and then try to focus on what we're trying to do in our building, and which is focus on kind of the specifics of improving.